guys see this? Wings of Redemption is ready for war. They saw a weak Wings, a weak Boogie, a weak Keemstar, a weak Tommy C, and they went for our throat.
Just lived off. That was every episode I was brought up.
But what they failed, what they failed to understand, they had no in concept. What they missed when they swung at us is that this show always gets bombed.
It's on like Donkey Kong, am I right?
It's on like Donkey Kong. Let them know, Boogie.
Kyle has to chime in. Oh, I never liked Boogie. I never liked Boogie.
We're gonna explain why we're going to war with fucking PK. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LOL Cow Live. Woo! Big show tonight, big show tonight, big show tonight. I gotta get some stuff off my goddamn chest. Another show out there tried to sabotage us. They seen we were in a situation of weakness and they decided to go ahead and send in spies to blow this up from the inside out. What they missed when they swung at us is that this show always gets bombed. This show gets attacked from inside out all day, every day. You think you're gonna send over some stupid fucking editor to ruin the show? Hell no, we've been through fucking 15 of them at this point. It ain't gonna work, buddy. I'm gonna call Wings a Boogie just so we can go through it. Just so we can go through it. I'm mad. I'm mad. Somebody in the chat said this is manufactured, but I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to. I honest to God, don't even really want to talk. We have a whole docket to get through. I want to try to cover that stuff. And at the end, I'm going to show you guys what they did.
Look, listen. Okay. All right. Back in the day when I was at the top of my game, PKA couldn't get enough of me. Boogie appearance number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay. Then they start to see the tide turning. So they want to be the very first people to jump ship, but it's not enough to jump ship. Okay. Shit
Boogie,
about me.
hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
Did PKA send over Geek Squad to your house to disable your fucking camera? We can't see you.
Oh, They are fair weather friends at the very least. But then I noticed every episode, Kyle has to chime in. Oh, I never liked Boogie. I never liked Boogie. You know, I don't have a bad thing to say about Woody, but Kyle can eat one of his bullets. I don't give a f. I wouldn't lose sleep.
Let's not go over that far. I've said it before that they're super fucking backstabby friends. Like I was in my lowest of low in 2014. Like I was depressed. I lost most of my money. All my contracts had dried up. I made $9,000 in the year 2014. $9,000. I was less than $1,000 a month. I was living off my savings. I was begging them every month of my life, like, "Hey, let's monetize the podcast. Let's monetize the podcast." And they're like, "No, we can't do that. They'll push the content away." And then they kicked me off the show because a 400-pound man doesn't want to go live 5 days in the woods and get lost. And then they monetized the podcast after paying the other host to leave, and they wouldn't give me the dignity to pay me the same thing they paid the other host to leave.
I don't know much about this guy, but he's in my docket every week, and I have no idea why. But Daniel Larson is in federal prison, made threats against the FBI, and now has been arrested on 7 counts of threatening to use explosives.
This is Daniel Larson. There is just now a text over social media that came up under Flex Burger. Please do not look at it. It's a picture of my dingling.
These charges are insane, though. I'm looking at this like, oh my God.
That's what they do. They stack charges to try to get you on something.
Yeah, I got a mugshot right here, y'all. The guy that keeps making the dockets always puts him in here, and I watch clips and I'm like, I can't even understand what he's saying. This is not interesting to me. You know,
you didn't see the one clip, Keemstar, where like he gets arrested and like the cops going through his bag in the library and they find like his there's a thing you put your dick in and you like kind of screw pocket.
Like a flashlight?
Oh my God! Are you?
Yeah, he found his flashlight and it had recently been used, and the cops like, like gagging on his body camera.
Here's the number one problem with this show is that there's a huge amount of people that think that Lolcow Live is for all the lolcows. It's not. It's about Wings and Boogie.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, we try to bring other lolcows in, or maybe, covering interesting people from time to time, bring them on as guests. But the show's not just for all the lolcows to come on. Lord Rush said, Boogie, eat the chair. He already did, Lord Rush. Come on, give him a break. Video games with $123.45. We just had a big anniversary pass. You guys know about this? May 1st burst.
Oh, fucking Darkside Phil's beating it off stream.
All the troll channels monetize this anniversary to make money off of it, while DSP pretends it never happened. Who wants to go into a stream with low T? Why are you trying to freaking nut right before you start a stream? Don't you need energy and excitement? You need a little bit of testosterone to be an entertainer, right?
I don't know. I ain't got none.
We had our first editor. His name was D-Max. He claimed that it took him 19 hours to edit one single episode. So we had to get rid of him. Then we had Connor. Me and Connor didn't get along, and Connor sucked at editing. Then we had Tuba, who was very talented, great editor, but slow as shit, couldn't get anything done on time. Then we had, Lunar Parks, who ended up being a sex pest or some shit, had all this horrible stuff that he said throughout his career online, because we already started giving him files to edit an episode, went and leaked the show to someone before it came out Sunday. So I have roughly about 50 hours to get the Sunday show done with no editor. And we get hit up by this guy, and his name is Zach. And Zach says, hey, I'm fast, I'm good, and not only, you don't have to take a gamble on me because I'm the producer of PKA. I don't have time to see what his skills are. All I know is if I don't get an editor ASAP, the Sunday episode on Lolcow Live is not going to come out. The episode comes out, and it is the worst Lolcow Live ever. It looks like someone purposely went out of their fucking way to make it that bad. There's points where Wings of Redemption is talking, and here's the parameters, the border or whatever, on the asset, on the Lolcow asset, and Wings is here. All you would have to do as an editor is drag the file over. 10 hours at most a week. That's $50 an hour.
Let me just go ahead and say, I feel fucking personally pissed off about it. I'm one of the people that recommended you look into his shit. I vouched for you, Zach.
I didn't vouch for Zach because I knew he wasn't that good of an editor. That's why I didn't put him up there. That's why I put PoloredCencils ahead of him.
Our show pays you $2,000 a month. There is no negotiation. I'm not going to pay you less. I'm not going to pay you more. That's what you're getting paid. I guess the real question is PKA scamming him?
Duty Streams, by the way, again, I followed you. I unblocked you and I followed you. Still waiting for you to write me, man. Jordy said you have something you want to talk about. I keep waiting for you to write me. Everybody, go spam Duty Streams. Let them know.
Crazy how May 1st, the burst, is also aligned with Complexity's cum shirt. Hey!
Is it because of Vito? Is it because of Vito or just the editor?
The editor. It is the worst episode ever. The edits are so bad. Zach went on to say, and by the way, this is Zach right here. He's got the red label. He goes, I was tagged to help edit their show this week. I offered help and did it. My PC crashed twice. Once mid-edit and once during the render. During the edit, I lost a few hours that I had sank into it. So I went back through and edited it for 4 more hours and planned on cleaning up the cuts and such the way I was asked of me after it cleared monetization. I failed because I couldn't give it 2 more hours that they needed before they needed it to go live. Now they think it's a psyop. Did I not put enough effort? Absolutely. It's like a project that you knew the day it was due, but not the time, and I had to restart it. I have no hard feelings. I don't know why he gaslit himself. Sabotaged? Absolutely not. I wish nothing but the best for them. This is comical level, in my opinion. All right, so we're about to bring in Zach. Zach is ready. Now he ain't gonna answer. Are you fucking kidding me?
You got
Zach, how much
Zach,
money would he give you to sabotage our show?
There was no conversation with them at all.
But why do you allow them to pay you so little over there if that's legitimate?
I don't want to talk about my personal shit. First off, we talked at 1 a.m. in the morning. Both of us are East Coast time. I'll be completely transparent at that. I put an hour and a half into it that night. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch the first little bit. I brought all 4 of the video files in. It was stuttering a little bit, and that's me being completely honest. As I said, I'm not giving any excuses. I fucked up. I take that. That is 100% on me. So I did have stutters there, and that's me being 110% honest. It was a good episode. Started cutting it. Next night, it crashed when I sat down to start doing it, and I had the weekend from hell. Is that any excuse? Absolutely not. I'm also a single dad. Like, that's not an excuse, but it also limits the amount of time that I have. And I told you that directly on Sunday. I went to start editing another one, went to sleep, woke up. Keem was sending me messages already. I was getting my kids ready to leave. And then Keem's like, okay, you're gone.
How much of a raise did you get to sabotage our show?
I know you're going to keep hooking on that, Keem. The story is not there, brother.
I know I can do it in 2 hours. I know I can.
I hear you, and I agree with you. But at the same time, my heart bleeds because it seems like he's in a joint custody relationship.
I understand that.
I
understand that. But this,
and he didn't want to take time from his kids. Just like give a second chance. Like we've already hired another person at this point.
I know. I don't expect you guys to be like, Zach, you have it. No, I don't have it. You guys got this. I want you guys to keep going and keep blowing up because you guys deserve it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely think I believe Zach.
I do
But
believe
then
Zach.
again, I'm a gullible motherfucker, right? So
I'm less gullible than Boogie, and I believe Zach.
Well, we're gonna kick you, and we're gonna make a decision on whether or not you're guilty or not. He's guilty.
There's no giving him another chance. We already have another editor on staff. To give him another chance, we'd have to shit somebody else. That ship has sailed.
They f***ing set us up.